Jayaha, Shiva Rajaya here from vitalcoaching.com. The topic for this video is what is the mature masculine? What is the divine masculine? What are these aspects in a man, in us as men, as guys, that we can value and that we can feel are the steps forward in our male evolution? So I want to give you 5 hints or 5 core ideas that are emerging in me and that I feel represent some of the core aspects that we want to manifest as men. Before I start, I want to tell you straight away, I am not perfect. I'm in an exploration, okay? Even if I mention those things, it doesn't mean that I have them fully mastered, that I have them fully anchored into my field. I'm a work in progress, exactly like you. And if you were doing a video yourself on this topic, what is the mature masculine for you? What is the divine masculine for you? You would probably come up with another set of qualities that you feel represent the core ideas that you are trying to manifest right now. So this is an ongoing conversation, okay? Nothing that is stacked. This is not a rational, linear thing. It's just an exploration of ideas. So the first quality that comes to mind is really awareness. Very often I see men believing that to be good, to be perfect, you need to remove all the shadows out of your field and be this perfect being, always in virtue, always good, never losing himself into any form of energetic or emotional break. So I want to rephrase that a little bit and simply bring the idea of awareness. What I feel is a shadow or an immature quality in men or in people in general is when you are dominated by emotions and things that you don't control. You are dominated by something that is enslaving you rather than you being master of that. So, for instance, let's take the example of anger or frustration. For instance, it's okay to be angry. It's okay to be frustrated for as long as you are really owning and witnessing and being aware of that emotion. So this is the first quality that I want to bring to light. It is the idea of bringing awareness or having this field of understanding about who you are, and that field is really vast. Rather than being blinded and being in this tunnel vision and not understanding your core dynamics, is bringing awareness to who you are and being able to witness all that. The second quality that comes to mind is really presence. When you are facing situations in life that are challenging, instead of running away from them, you face them, you stay present. If you feel discomfort or if you feel anything that is happening in your field that you don't like or that you don't enjoy, instead of running away from that, you stay present and witness really what is happening. So this presence is again bringing back the awareness into the field. Another core quality, I would call that shadow mastery, or mastering your own shadows. Again, it's very easy to be a beautiful, powerful man when you are not facing challenges. But the moment challenges coming to your field, these are the moments where usually you will be tested. So shadow mastery, again, is in the direction of being able to navigate some of your demons, some of your dragons, some of those tigers that are hiding deep into your forests, and facing them and mastering them, mastering the play of that. I feel that the evolution for man and for humankind in general is not necessarily to suppress the shadows. If you have something that is coming to the surface that is challenging, instead of trying to suppress it or put a lid on it or judge it or, force yourself into light, you go like, no, there is a shadow emerging right now. There is something that is coming to my field. And I want to allow it to be present because it's trying to tell me something. It's an emotion. It's a movement of energy or something that is happening there, and the goal here is to be able to witness it and welcome it. Another core quality that I find is really important is the idea of emotional fluidity. So I come from Europe, from Switzerland. We're trained to be thinkers and, you know, with very strong rational minds. And so what tends to happen when we are within that space, we tend to create frames that are a little bit too rigid. This is what men very often tend to do. This is the truth. This is things work. This is the way I'm doing things in my life. Anything else is not tolerated. So the idea of bringing fluidity, adding a little bit of this feminine quality that you might have inside of you, and being able to navigate life from a place of flexibility and what I call emotional fluidity. So this comes also like being able to navigate life like a ninja, playing with energies without being stacked within rigid mind frames, being open and receptive to the idea of change rather than being completely rigid. So it's an idea of the idea of energetic or emotional flexibility or fluidity, which is very important. And the fifth core quality that I think is probably the most important of them all is to have a vision for your life and also a contribution for the planet and humankind, for people around you. If you are self-absorbed into your own world, into very selfish goals, it feels like there is a whole dimension of you that is missing. And the mature masculine for me is a man who is evolved enough to be able to consciously contribute to the planet and humankind. It means bringing back or giving back or being in service to his tribe or to his people, to his nation, to his country, but to the planet and to humankind first, okay? We are one human race, and the moment you start positioning yourself like from that place as a man, and you have an overview or a clear vision about how you want to contribute to the world, then that gives you purpose and it gives you a mission. And a man with a mission is extremely powerful, especially when there is an overflow of positive and sponsoring force that comes into your field because they recognize your mission and want to help you move forward in that direction. So those are 5 qualities. I have a whole other set of, you know, ideas to tap into that further. I don't want to stretch this video too long, but too much, but the idea is this: it is that we are in this exploration as men to identify exactly what it means to be a mature, evolved, conscious man. I hope this helps you. Post in the comments if you have any questions or if you have any feedback or your own ideas. What are the 5 core ideas or the core mindsets or qualities that you think are the expression of the divine masculine for you? I love you. I'll see you soon.